So hi guys, welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for being here. Today we are watching episode 3 of Loki season 2. Last episode was a bit more of a, I don't know, trying to get some pieces here and there. We got Brad, or X5, who wanted to continue his life just on the timeline. I think it was Sacred Timeline he was on, being a celebrity, basically being an actor. But he was caught, obviously, by Mobius and Loki, and taken prisoner, and blah, blah, blah. They had to torture him to get the information out of him. Finally, they did find Sylvie because of him. And it also ended with him finally revealing that they can't stay here in that timeline because General Dog's Lysa, and Lysa, it is not Lysa actually, it is the same actor. I was a bit on edge on that, but yeah, they were gonna bomb all the timelines, and they did do quite a lot of them before, you know, Sylvie and Loki and Mobius stopped them. Yeah, so that's basically what it ended with, bombing all of the timelines, almost all the timelines. And Ouroboros said we were all gonna die because we need the temporal aura of He Who Remains, and he said, and blah 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 blah. I didn't really get what he needed to do, but him and Casey are on the case. Yeah, I'm guessing they're gonna have to try and find Renslayer and Miss Minutes because those two are missing. I think those are the only ones we're waiting to see in this series. Oh, and Kang, or He Who Remains, whatever, Jonathan. We're waiting for those, so hopefully we get one of those in this episode. So yeah, I don't have anything else to say before we start the episode. Except if you want the full version to this reaction or any of the reactions that I do on this channel, I'll put the link to my Patreon in the description. Special thank you to my Patrons, which are Chris, Martin, Steven, and Garrick. Chris and Steven are also my YouTube members. And yeah, I'm just gonna go straight into episode 3, which is called 1893. I don't know if there's anything big happening in that year. I do believe it is close to, maybe that's when the Great Depression happened or something, you know, in the stock exchange thing, the market, yeah, it went down, and depression, I think that's around that time. So I don't know anything else. I think they're probably just going to a random year to try and look for a Renslayer. Anyway, we will see. Okay, I'm skipping the previously. What a song to start with. Makes me give like an old feel. Oh, now I realized it's this song. It's an Avengers song, Marvel. That is cool. That is really cool. Okay, Chicago. Here they come. See we? No. Oh, Renslayer. Finally, we got to see Renslayer. That is an awesome coat. Really nice coat. She's a bit fancy for this place. Why is she talking to herself? Oh, Miss Minutes.
What took you so long?
Oh, they're meeting up.
Oh, don't get your britches in the stir.
I like the way Miss Minutes talks. It's really funny.
He told me that we need to put this package in that window.
Okay, so Miss Minutes is not a physical being. She can't do these things. So she gets Renslayer to do it. This is not a flashback. This is happening. Miss Minutes is still trying to do He Who Remains his, plans.
When he knew the end was near for him.
Yeah, okay. Miss Minutes is still doing what he wanted.
Better.
Ah, that's really cool. I don't know why it reminds me of Disney, Mickey Mouse and all that. Obviously, this is Disney has bought it, so.
And what do I get in return?
When he's back where he belongs, you and I will be right by his side.
They're playing on her wanting a bit of power and control. What is he making? It's just a little kid, though. It's probably something very significant in history. Is it He Who Remains, maybe? Is that, it's supposed to be young Jonathan Mayers? Maybe. That's very dramatic music. It feels like something's coming now. This is building up. We're halfway through the season, aren't we? Oh, there's so much information.
Wait a second, simpler.
Thank you, Loki.
We need to scale the loom's capacity to manage all those new branches.
Okay, so if they don't contain all the branches, they're all gonna die. Is it just the TVA, or are all the branches also gonna die or cease to exist?
It's gonna be an awkward reunion, face to face with the woman who tried to kill us both. Or maybe she'll
Yeah, also your friend.
Let's focus on that cartoon clock.
Okay, this is interesting. Oh, god, he looks awesome. I love when they have the little, what's it called, chain thing that goes under here. Oh, and it's green, his green tie.
Any major figure arises from here? No. I mean, you had the Chicago fire.
Oh, Chicago fire. Oh, okay. Wasn't there a big, like, celebration of 400 years ago since Christopher Columbus sailed to America? Wasn't there a big thing in America then?
Yes. How could I have forgotten? Chicago World's Fair, 1893.
Yeah, this is. Is it actually the same year? I knew it was around. Oh my god, I've never remembered anything in my life. So this is 1893. I was right. I'm still happy about that. Desmond's minute. Ghost clock continues to haunt midway.
This has to be a joke.
What? That's so cool. Oh, Balder. That was the one who killed him. I love this.
Left out that they're not up there.
Yeah.
And why'd they include Boulder? I've even heard of him. Sure they have. You know, sometimes I forget that you're what blocks my mind.
He is actually, but he's not Odin's son in the.
Wasn't that tall?
In the Norse mythology. That's so cool though. Temporal morals.
Be a coincidence.
Okay. I love how they put Marvel in there. I love olden times, you have no idea. What is gonna happen on stage? I hope it's Jonathan having a show or something.
Is that balloon? I think so.
What?
Time is everything.
It is Jonathan.
It moves.
It is!
Through each and every one of us. It shapes our lives.
I'm so excited, you have no idea.
Can shape
Oh,
it.
oh, he's so good. He's really good. And he knows what's going on. This is not just a variant who doesn't know what's going on.
Made him sound like this terrifying figure.
He is dangerous. But can't they just get his temple aura from this time and it will help with the loom? Does Renslayer know? Renslayer hasn't met him ever, so she doesn't know what he looks like.
Transformed into.
God, he's so good.
Big deal.
They're not impressed. There's always gonna be people who are like skeptics. They're so rude to him, maybe because he's of color. What is he gonna do now? He's actually got a device. The device is gonna do something. It's got power in it.
Welcome to.
Mobius's face, did you see it?
You give me the patent rights, and I'll facilitate
Oh yeah, he's gonna
production.
exploit it.
No.
Nah.
I don't do partners.
I love his hair. It's like a crazy scientist. Hair is everywhere. That was so cool.
My future.
Oh, he took her hand right away.
You look taller to me.
He is a crazy scientist. This is what he is. He's actually a crazy scientist. And this is what he talked about. This is, oh, I get it. This is the variant he was talking about when he gave them a presentation, wasn't it? The man who opened the doors to the multiverses eventually.
Your inventions are fake! Timely!
Excuse
What
me.
was that?
I'll wipe that smile off you!
He's actually just a scientist who's not really sure what he's doing half of the time. This is so cool. It's a bit like a comic book humor. The music in the background as well. It's that simple comedy where it's very whimsical and we're just following him through different parts of hiding.
Sylvie, no!
Oh! She's gonna kill him again? She never lets this go. It's a bit annoying. I gotta admit. My stomach just went crazy.
And we can't fix it without him.
Yeah, because you already fucked it up once, silly.
And working with one of his variants is not going to get you.
Doesn't she understand that the brand she wants to live on is gonna disappear?
Maybe you're right. Maybe we should throw him off this Ferris wheel. But we need him.
Does he really not know what's going on as well? Does she know something else? Does she think everything's gonna survive? Is there a possibility that he can die and everything survives? But the way I understand it is no one's gonna live if he doesn't. Oh, she's stronger. She was able to throw both of them. Oh shit. She looks like Snapchat. That is Snapchat logo. I'm pretty sure they did that on purpose.
Loki, come on.
They got
Absolutely not.
But bicycle for couples. Now that Miss Minutes has her hands behind her back. Ooh. Okay. He just moved the whole ass woman. That's sexy.
To 40 degrees.
Oh, he's showing her his invention. That's so cute.
Refrigerator chair.
Touch it.
Very practical.
He's trying to woo her with his science. Is Miss Minutes jealous that he was flirting a bit with Renslayer?
Ladies, it's high time someone tells me exactly what is going on.
A long time ago,
In a land far away.
far from now,
Almost.
a version of you created an entity called the Time Variance Authority.
He really didn't know, did he? This is where they set him on the path. So what came first? This is the paradox. Like what started who?
Well, even before the TVA.
Look at
or
Miss
her,
Minutes is coming
you
between
created
them.
me, and
She
we
is
worked
jealous.
together at the end of time.
Really?
I'm here.
Well, she's conscious, so. Aw, she's in love with him.
Our loom, a device not unlike your prototype you had on stage,
That was very similar.
it's in trouble, and it needs you.
That is not dissimilar to what the wizard gentleman said to me
Wizard.
on the fence. Why aren't the two of you in cahoots with him and his butler?
But Butler.
Loki helped murder your variant.
No, he didn't.
Don't you want to see who it is?
He already knows. So she's trying to get him there to help the temporal loop.
It's at my lab across the lake.
Lake.
You'll love it. It's like the Caribbean of the Midwest.
You don't live here?
No, this is just a Peter Pan.
Peter. I love his vocabulary. He uses so many fancy words.
They trapped us! Run!
Tracked us. They just went around the house.
Rat bags!
Go
Yeah.
ahead.
Bye bye.
Fine.
Mommy's like, go ahead. I love the comical, like old silent movie kind of vibe to the music, and Loki's music. Dun, 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 dun. But they do it in an old-fashioned way. It's so cool. I love how like protective he is of her already. He's really a gentleman. He keeps like helping her with his arm, getting out of places and going over the window and all that. He keeps like touching her a lot, and I don't know why it's so attractive. But I'm guessing there's gonna be something there. And Miss Minutes is gonna be jealous. Where is this going? What's it say? It's too bright, Harrow. I couldn't say what I said on the boat. I hope it's not relevant. Miss Minutes just has this side smile, smirk or whatever.
I brought it to you.
You brought it to him the way the postman brings the post. We both know whose plan it was.
She's so jealous. She doesn't want her to get any credit. She wants the recognition from He Who Remains, because that's been her boss for all of her life. She's like programmed by him.
I always knew my ideas were good. I just didn't have the technology to make them.
Yeah, it's too
Really?
early. A lot of scientists who've been limited by their time and the technology in their time. It really is timely, and Renslayer gonna help Loki and Mobius fix the loom, and so he's still gonna try and kill him probably. Oh,
Thank you.
he's so romantic, and he did seem very charismatic and such when he was He Who Remains. And if he was this good of a man from the beginning, I knew it. Something was coming.
Appreciate that.
The hand grab.
I have high hopes for this partnership.
Ooh. There's a bit more than meets the eye. Oh, he let her go there. And then she smiled. He looked a bit uneasy when she said that.
You heard her, Victor. Partnership. You had to do it. Bye.
What? Really? And here I was talking about how gentle he was and nice with her, just because she wanted to partner with him. He literally just dropped her off the boat. And Miss Minutes couldn't be happier.
I have a seat, a float. Just be a minute.
Have a float. She's humming. She's so happy about this right now. She got Renslayer to do her work, and then she got rid of her.
I'm so happy to be here.
She is obsessed. It's an unhealthy amount of obsessed.
Let's go.
Now, what's the rush?
She doesn't want to let him go.
have to get to the
No, she doesn't want to do that.
It might be smart to lay low for a while.
She is such a villain in and of herself.
That you liked Ravona better than me. Is there a sketch of me in that journal of yours?
This is a bit creepy. Artificial intelligence becoming aware like she is, that could be dangerous.
Each night we played chess and talked.
She's so in love.
friend.
More than friend. Why didn't you allow me a real body?
Oh,
That
she wants to be real.
If I had a body, we could truly lead together.
You could do some other things.
Instead of what I could have been.
She's gonna be some villainous shit.
Girl. Victor, what are you doing? Put that down. Don't do this for a team. You need me. I love you.
Holy shit, that was horrifying. She rode all the way back. No. That's a big pruning stick. I'm confused about what she wants. She's just wanting some revenge for the life she was given.
The second I left, everything crumbled.
That was not because you left. It was because you left. It was because she killed him and everything was chaos anyway. That was Loki or Sylvie? Sylvie. This is never gonna stop. If she kills him again, like, there's just gonna come more. I don't understand what she thinks is gonna happen.
You'll do terrible things.
that isn't me. That you don't know.
He is a good guy now, like, originally.
You don't know the.
Maybe because he did say he was the good of them because he kept the terrible one away from the sacred
I have
timeline.
in my chest.
Okay, quite the poet.
I'm not the man you think I am.
Get him out of here.
She couldn't do it. She could do it when he was, antagonizing her. But this is just a man who hasn't done anything wrong yet. He doesn't know what's going on. An innocent man.
Leave her to me.
Oh, okay, she got business.
It's power for you, isn't it?
Yeah, that's what she wants.
A seat at the end of time.
Oh, she kicked her through the time door. Oh, this is the end of time. This is him. When she killed him, he's still lying there dead. Oh, he has decayed a little bit.
Love you. Darn.
She when she gets taken out, she ends with what she was let off on. She's not in the box, just not knowing what's going on.
Of someone who knows all his secrets. I know a really big one about you.
She doesn't like Renslayer, does she?
I can tell you, but
But what?
it's gonna make you real angry.
Wow. Something she doesn't know about herself. Oh, God. Ah. Okay, so that was episode 3. I think that was my favorite one so far. Mostly because Jonathan Mayers is really, really good. He's really good. His performance and performing this kind of big personality character, but also it's supposed to be so many other things than that. I did say that I was hoping to see either Renslayer, Miss Minutes, or He Who Remains, one of his variants or whatever. And we got all 3 in this episode. So I'm very happy about that. It was just one on top of the other and they were all just coming together. And I can see now kind of where it's all kind of making sense in what he was talking about when they met him in the season finale of season 1. Because he did give them like a presentation about his variants and his history. Because he's not, or Victor Timely is not a variant per se. He's just a different version of it. He's like him, He Who Remains, but way back in time. Is it not? That's the person that eventually will be He Who Remains. It must be that he could open a door or something to other multiverses. Wasn't that it? And then he communicated with the other multiverses until Kang, for example, and other bad variants started doing bad things and he had to create the TVA. I'm hoping we get to see some of the other bad variants come through. I'm also surprised that Sylvie had the chance to kill him and she chose not to. That shows, the kind of heart or remorse that she still has in there. When he was just an innocent man, she couldn't do it. He had to kind of be visibly bad and not pleading for his life. So yeah, we didn't get to see X5/Brad or Docs or any of those ones. So I'm guessing their run on the show is ended. So it's going to focus more on the main ones from season 1. And yeah, they just got into the show. But now the branches are growing back. The ones that were bombed. So it wasn't even worth it. But now we're taking the variant, or Victor, back to the TVA because they need his temporal loom. No. Because they need his temporal aura to fix the loom. So they're just going to scan it and then be able to like close, I don't know what it said, open the doors, close the doors. And then what? Is that just going to fix all the branches? It's not going to take them away, it's just going to stabilize them. What's going to happen? I don't know. And Miss Minutes is not going to help them, I think. She's just going to be with Renslayer at the end of time and maybe antagonizing her a little bit. Miss Minutes is so passive aggressive and she's like so kind of like fake. Nice, but she's evil inside, but she's smiling and has this kind of joyful and cheerful personality, even though she's saying weird shit. God, she was creepy. I'll never be able to sleep at night just looking at Miss Minutes on a mannequin doll or whatever it's called. God, to be your girl. And then her eye was just going like this. It was creepy as fuck. Artificial intelligence are so messed up. Ugh. Anyway, that's it for episode 3. And I can't wait to see where they go with this now that Jonathan is in the show and we have potential for a lot more variants coming through. Let me know your thoughts on this season. I still think season 1 was better, but now that we're getting into the big things, I might change my mind towards the last 2 episodes, three more episodes. Thank you so much for watching this reaction. It really means so much to me. If you want your full version, put the link to my Patreon in the description. Like the video, subscribe to the channel. I hope to see you in the next episode.